So this is the King's Daughters. We hope you guys are good. Thank you for joining us as we are sharing our journey with you. Today we're going to talk about how I was molested by two guys. Right? You know, growing up after our parents were gone and all that, we're trying to find life or trying to balance life. We are staying in a shack, a two-room shack that had no security, if I can put it that way. So most of the weekends we would hear people knocking on our door, you know, to say open. We will give you 10 rand if you open for us.
If you open for us and you give us one round. Well,
you know.
Wow.
And every weekend we were not comfortable.
No, at all.
Because we knew, okay, now it's weekend, these people
travel is starting,
you know. So one of the weekends, one of the Saturdays, we were sleeping in the house, and you know, I could hear that people were passing or they were in the yard. I don't understand what was happening. So it happened so fast that before I was trying to make sense of the situation, two guys were already inside. And at the time, I have my son, I have my brother. We are sleeping in single beds, two single beds. My brother was on the left hand side, I was on the right hand side with my son. Now these two guys are here. The other one had a knife, the other one had a gun. So the one with a gun went to my brother's side, and he went there and he held my brother. The other one went straight to us with my son. He had a knife, and just as I was trying to understand what was happening, he took my son and threw him to his friend. And I'm there, I don't know what is happening, what's going on, you know. And this guy is like, if you try to scream, if you scream, we are going to kill your son and your brother and kill you also. And at that time, I don't know what is happening. I don't know what is what. Fine. As I'm there, Mutushu, while he's taking out his belt. I don't know what I was thinking, but I was not expecting him to tie my hands, you know. I want to show he's tying my hands on the bed. He's using his knife to tear my pajamas. And already in my mind, a lot is happening. A lot is happening. I'm crying. I want to fight. I don't know what to do. As I'm watching this guy, he took something out of his pocket. Well, I thought he was taking out condom or whatever. But to my surprise, he took out a nail card. And I would have never thought somebody could use a nail card on a woman. And when he took out his nail card, the first thing that I thought was, he's going to put it inside. That was what I was thinking. But no, he's like, I don't like it when you're dirty like this. Why are you dirty like this? And he started to use that nail card to clean me. Okay, when he was done, he took off his clothes, his trouser, and already I knew that that's it. And he came on top of me and he raped me. He lasted as long as he wanted. And when he was done, he was like to his friend, "Hey Joe, do you want to come?" And his friend, without any hesitation, he jumped over. He came to me, and his friend went to my son and my brother. Before you know it, he was also inside of me. He did the things. He raped me and raped me and raped me. He got off and he said to his friend, "Hey Joe, let's go because it's getting late and people might find us." But his friend was like, "No Joe, I'm not yet done." So he came for the second time to satisfy himself. At this point, my focus was not on him. My worry was my son, my worry was my brother. He was sweating at a point. I looked at him. I could see the satisfaction in his eyes. While my heart was bleeding, he was enjoying himself. He was done and he put on his clothes, and they gave me a serious warning to say that should you talk, should you report